Hello, Virgos and Virgo risings. How are you all? Look, we need to talk, alright? We need to talk, Virgo and Virgo rising. If you don't know me, or if you didn't follow me here from Instagram or from starsandspoons.com, I am Leah. I am an astrology student and a longtime tarot reader. I've been reading tarot since I was about 16 or 17. And yeah, I do tend to focus in my blog on spoonies. I direct my readings towards people living with chronic illness or chronic depression, chronic anxiety, things like that. But I think my readings can apply to anyone. Let me know what you think. Virgos, I really want to talk to you. All of the Virgos that I know personally have really been through it. I mean, in a big way, and it shows in the cards. I've already pulled some cards, and I will pull some more for you. I want to talk about this new moon we just went through. This is your Aftermoon report. I'm usually flared up on the new and full moons, so I like to do Aftermoon reports and check in. So what I pulled so far is what we're moving out of, what we're moving into, because that last new moon that we had in Aries, which fell in your 8th house, which is the house of death, rebirth, transformation. It's the house ruled by Scorpio. It's a major house. So, and that new moon that we had was a little unique for new moons in that it was also, as well as being a new beginning, also was a closure moon, an ending, a closing of a chapter. So, and that's really evident here because I see what you're leaving behind, and we have the Ten of Swords. You know, like, you have been through some stuff, and I think there was a lot of stuff done to you that was not right, a lot of things that went down that were not cool, even some backstabbing, some really harsh stuff, really heavy stuff. And then we've got the star coming in to remind you that there is light coming in. There is a light at the end of this tunnel that you've been through, that you kind of got hurdled through, honestly. And we've got the Five of Cups, you know, a loss. This chapter that you're closing is a chapter of a lot of loss and a lot of grief. So just remember to shift your focus now and then to these two cups that are still standing. You still have a lot of love. You still have a lot of resources left coming out of this. And you've got to remember that. You're not fully out of this emotional woods yet, but I gotta say from these cards, it looks like things are gonna be changing for the better really soon. I got the Knight of Wands, swift change, okay? The Knights come in and they bring in that swift change and that swift action. So it's a time of taking back control, taking charge. I don't want to say control, but taking charge and charging forward with that fire energy, that Wands energy. And then we've got the Eight of Wands too. So this beautiful, spiritual, and creative, fiery change coming. I think that's a beautiful change. And on top of that, we've got the Ten of Cups. So what came in really strongly as I was sitting here looking at the cards was You know, if you've been feeling alone, if you've been feeling like you are just at sea and you're like alone, you know, just a lone soldier out here, that's about to change. You're about to come see who your family is. You're about to feel that togetherness, that emotional fulfillment, and happiness. So hang in there, Virgo. It's coming. That feeling is coming. You are not alone. You are not going to be alone. And to top it off, I pulled some extra cards just for sort of the outcome of April, the end of April. How is April playing out in the end? We got the Empress. So I think that's awesome energy to be stepping into, taking, nurturing yourself and others, just being on top of everything. That I love the Empress so much. It's such a nurturing and beautiful card of abundance and all the things that matter. And I'm not talking about, you know, material abundance, although that is always nice. It's not really what we're here for, but that's part of it too. Coming into like a place of comfort and being able to nurture yourself and others. Um, Two of Coins, which I actually just pulled for Leos as well. Two of Coins, change some decisions for sure, especially regarding work and material stuff. And then we've got the Two of Cups, and I just get this strong feeling like there's this new partnership coming in, and love, you know. I don't know if it's romantic or not. I can't really get a feel for it, and I am not a fortune teller, but yeah, some really beautiful change coming for you, Virgo. Really beautiful change. And so I'm just gonna pull a couple more cards. You are really going through a transformation now, and with that new moon in your 8th house, that is, to me, look at that, the sun. See that? You're coming into a happier time, a really happy, beautiful time, I think. And Lord knows you have earned it. Buddha knows, Lord knows, Krishna, all of them. They all know. You got some sun coming to you. You deserve it. With that 8th house transformation, it is intense. It takes a big toll on your body and on your mind. 5 of Coins. Okay, so time to reassess your resources. Definitely some financial loss has occurred. And you know, it had to. There's nothing you could have done. So don't waste too much time being upset about it or anything. It's just life. You had to do it. You had to spend that money. It was not irresponsible, frivolous spending. It was necessary. So now it's time for a little recuperation on that level, a little reorganizing to get you back on track there. Death again, transformation, big transformation. And I was saying this in the Leo video, a lot of us are going through some pretty big shifts right now. A lot of us are going through some big changes. And to reiterate my point, you really have to revamp the self-care, especially you Virgos, okay? And all the earth signs, really. You've gotta turn that light inward and shine it on yourself. That healing that you bring to others, that groundedness you bring to others, bring that to yourself now. turn that inward and give yourself some serious self-care. And also remember that you need to have some fun. You know, it's not all work all the time. You gotta have some fun, and you gotta do some real nurturing, because these big transformations are hard on us physically too, especially if you're dealing with chronic illness, grief, depression, anything like that. It's even more so. So let's pull one last card just for a parting message for my beautiful Virgos. I really love my Virgos. I do. I love all the signs, but I have a special spot in my heart for the Virgos. And I think Virgos tend to get a bad rap sometimes. 9 of Cups. That's your parting message. 9 of Cups. You're on top of it. You're coming out of here, let me just show you. Let me show you the difference, okay? You're coming out of this sadness, this grief, this loss, into this where you just have everything you need. You have it all, and you're emotionally on top of things and fulfilled. So this is coming. This is good energy that you're stepping into. I am proud of you, and I will talk to you soon. I'll be back for the full moon, the after moon report for the full moon. Love you, Virgos. Mwah.